All right. Mistakes have been made by the allied player. Um, Ignore these writings. So I'm making a little addendum video. So here's the mistake. The Great Britain was land leasing to the KMT um, before Great Britain was at war with a major nation. So that disqualified them. So the land lease had to come from FEC and ANZAC. So that was actually a very bad mistake on my part. And apologize to the Access player. Michael's been an excellent sport and keep the game going. So, Michael, you know what? If you lose, you can blame it on me messing up the rules. So you got basically a hall pass. So I think my strategy of land lease and KMT is possible, but it just I had to be more deliberate about it. It becomes the FEC and Anzac, and since they make less money, I don't think I could have gotten one extra fighter as early as I did, which actually, to be fair, made a big difference in the counterattacks. So also, I talked to one of my friends, Deco, and I think we need a place here in this factory. So I'm going to change that. Actually, before I do that, So we're going to have to go back a little bit in time. One of the KMT fighters was Lend-Lease from Great Britain. So that could not have happened. But last turn it was a artillery and a fighter that was Lend-Lease, artillery from France. So what we're going to do is just do the fighter from France instead. So France is no longer able to complete their fortification. So maybe the Axis will take advantage of that. We'll see. And then France will not have an extra. Oh, I didn't even collect for France, but France will be at 10 instead of 11. And then UK would have not lent lease anything, and FEC would have lend lease instead. So I believe I had a British infantry and a militia that were bought for 5. So what we're going to do is, must have been 2 actually. I think it was 2 militia, yeah. And a fighter because I had 7, so that'd be 3, 5, 7. So what we're going to do is just delete the infantry. Well, hang on, sorry. Delete 2 militia. So that would be 4 left, and then the 4 IPPs would be an artillery that would be lend-leased to unit. So that's that fixed. So the British, honestly, just to keep things simple, the British are just going to save the 10 from the lend-leased fighters. They're going to bank that 10. They're going to be at 28 for next round. Just because I don't want to just place units on the board for the British that weren't initially there. I'm just going to delete that. By the way, Japan, you got to take this. I think this is the tipping point for allowing KMT to be going to major. Was this one right here? Because if this was Japanese, I would have really struggled to get to 13. We're going to place this on the board. I think this is what has to be placed for since now KMT is a major. And honestly, KMT might have failed to become major if I lend lease properly. So, but we're gonna keep the game going. Michael's again being a good sport. So those are the amendments, and back over to Italy, Germany.